Okay, so this is in the aft cabin head, and this is beneath what's effectively the shower. Water, you stand on that grid and water goes through here and will get pumped up by the bilge pump. And what happens here, the red and the blue is the pressurized water system, and the skanky pipe which I've taken out, I've taped it onto a piece of new pipe. You can see the new pipe there, and that will tee into the cold water. What that pipe does is it provides fresh cold water or fresh water to the Watermaker, and yeah, I'm just getting rid of this pipe. It's very brittle. This pipe a little bit cleaner, or brand new, so I'm going to run that through to the Watermaker. We will then, in this compartment, I would like to build a sump. I have a sump pump, so you pump your water out while you're showering, and you don't rely on it going through the engine room into the bilge. It's got a central bilge, this boat. There are pros and cons. A lot of hair in here, quite dirty, but we will scrub this out and paint it. It'll look good and clean, and yeah. Just going to connect that pipe up. Hate the colour, the peach, but it's going to be too much of a schlep to change, so we're going to leave it like that. The head also needs all pipes replacing, but that's for another day. Just testing. Do you believe I'm recording? Well, there we go. So I'm now on the GoPro again. Checking it on my phone. So as I say, I'm trying to work this battery until it doesn't work. And the idea is to try and do a time lapse. So let's get to it. Right, here are some of the old pipes and TPs from the through hull. What this through hull does here, you can see I've replaced all the hose clamps and this little piece of pipe from that, so looking a lot neater. I'm not particularly happy with the T-piece. It's not a very strong one, it's just nylon. And seawater comes in, it tees off that hose which I put in, that goes to the Watermaker, and this little piece of hose which we'll replace goes to that foot pump over there. That's the freshwater foot pump, that's the saltwater foot pump. There you can see the two foot pumps, and that pumps water into the sink. So you've got salt water to wash and fresh water to rinse. That filter there is, we think it's a mineral filter, so it adds minerals to the fresh water, but I'm going to be taking that out later and just checking what it's all about. So there's the Blake's through hull, which has been cleaned up. It's in closed position, and new pipe added on. Okay, piping done. So what I've got here is the new carbon filter. Everything has been labelled. For clarity, there's a fresh water in through the carbon, and then that goes down to the high pressure pump. Here's the membrane, which needs to be changed, and then there are the pre-filters. There is the seawater in. I've removed the booster pump, all new pipes, all new tubes, locker painted. So all in all, I'm looking pretty good. Okay, I mucked about with the GoPro today. I don't think the battery works. I think there's something wrong with the actual unit. We did some time lapse, but just to wind it up, here is the berth. Under the berth is the Watermaker. So very happy, nice and clean, nice and white, and yeah, there we go. Filters in. There we go. First time I've used the GoPro on the boat for a while. Spare filters, yeah, looking good. Okay, so here we are on the boat. It's the end of July 2018, and I have a new toy. Which is a DJI Osmo 2. So walk around the boat, you can see a lot smoother. There is the V-berth, which has been recently reconfigured into a junk store. The head, which I need to work on today. There's the chemist with all the epoxy. I'll wander around this way. View aft. Galley, companionway, nav station. And this is where a lot of the work has been happening here. I've been putting in a board, you can see there, to install my nav backbone. Electrical panels. Just pan across the nav station. You can see VHF radio, the new Fusion radio. That's some of our inverters, and then panning around. Let me just to the galley. walking through into the aft berth. You can see we've got all our bedding in here now, which is quite a bit of a mess. The head, which still needs quite a bit of work, especially under the floor. Panning around, see the new cork that we put in on the walls, bulkheads. Over there, new plug. And walking out. Ooh. I seem to hit my head towards the galley. Let's pan across. Panning's too fast. Here's a bit of a boat tour. Right. Debris. And more debris. And more stuff lying around. And more stuff lying around. Holes and stuff. So what I've been doing is pulling out AC wire, which we're no longer going to use. There's one for a TV which went here, and a microwave which went over there. So I've pulled all those out. So I'm taking all the surplus wire off. All the stuff is wire that was running to nowhere. On the board here, I've taken all the old conduit out. I'll probably replace, and as one can see here, it looks like a mess, but I kind of like know what's going on. There is the earth and the DC negative bus, but slowly but surely working my way through it, and yeah, we will sort this.